I feel like I've been filming for like 100 years.
To go and leave this pretty sign. So long, farewell, I'll be to say adieu.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be doing a tutorial on my signature brown smoky eye look, which is what I have on right now. So if you like what you see, please keep watching. So this is the eye look that we're going to be creating today. It's a very smoked out brown kind of look. So what you want to start off by doing is priming your eye. I just use plain under eye concealer for this, and you want to really blend that into your lid and take it up to your brow bone as far up as you can go and really blend that out. And to set that, we're going to be using Bay shade from the Huda Beauty palette. Tap off the excess and really pat that in. And to do so, we're going to use a blending brush. You can use any blending brush that you have. It doesn't have to be any specific brand or any type. The one I'm using is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but you can use any blending brush that you have. Just make sure it's a bit harsh, not soft. We want a rough blending brush so it can really go into the crevices, because we want to have a good base and set everything that's there already. Now we're going to start off by using the shade Henna from the Huda Beauty palette. We're going to deposit that into our crease and start blending in a V kind of shape. So I'm depositing it on my outer V and then bringing it to my inner V. We're going to keep doing that until we get the desired color that we want. I'm not going for something too dark at the moment. This is just my base crease shade, so I'm just going to blend as much as I can and get it looking like a good transition color. So as you can see, I'm creating a V. That's what you want to do to create the smoked out kind of look. And because I have really small eyes, I like taking my transition shade as high as I possibly can, just to make my eyes look a bit bigger than they actually are. Now once we have our desired shape, we want to go back with the same shade and just intensify the color a bit, just to make it a bit darker with the same shade. Now with the flat top eyeshadow brush, we want to deposit the color as close to our brow bone as possible. We want to create kind of a fake hooded look. Now my eyelids are very small, I have small eyes, so to give an illusion of bigger eyes, I want to kind of create a fake crease. So I'm trying to make it look like my crease is higher up. So I'm darkening that area of my eye and making it look like my crease is all the way up there instead of lower. This just doesn't do much, it just makes you look like you have bigger eyes. So all you girls out there that have smaller eyes, this is a very, very good tip. I actually learned this from Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. She uses the same technique. She just darkens just the area right above her crease to make it look like she has bigger eyes. Now grabbing this shade from the Huda Beauty palette, we want to blend out the darkened area that we just created and make it look not as harsh but very blended. So the shade is a lighter shade than the henna. Henna is quite an orange undertone kind of shade, so we're taking a light brown color just to blend it out and use it as a transition shade pretty much, and just blend out any harsh lines, because we want it to be a smoked out eyeshadow look. So we don't want any harsh lines, we want it to be very blended and smoked out. Now grabbing the shade Cocoa from the palette, we're going to place this only into the crease. Now, like as you can see, all the other shades I have taken up to my brow bone, but this shade I want to keep it just into my crease. So what I'm doing is I'm placing it in the outer V. As you can see, I'm patting it down, and then I'm spreading it into my inner corners and the rest of my crease. To intensify the color, you yet again take a flat top eyeshadow brush and you just want to pat down the dark brown, the cocoa shade, into your crease and blend it out. this whole eyeshadow look is based on blending. The more you blend, the more smoked out effect you will get. And as you can see, you can still see the 3 shades of eyeshadow that I've used because I've blended and I've placed them in the right position. You just have to make sure that you blend, blend, blend. Now using the shade B again, I'm going to apply this onto my lid very generously, but making sure that I'm also blending it out into the brown and the orange shade that I have used. Now using both henna and sandalwood, I'm going to use this for my under eye shade. You really want to bring that shadow down as much as you can, especially if you have small eyes. It's an illusion. It gives your eyes the same illusion, makes them look bigger. So you really want to blend that out and take it as low as you can. Then taking the same shade Cocoa, we're going to take a more precise brush. So I'm taking an angled brush and I'm placing this shade right onto my lower lash line just to darken it up a little and allowing it to be like a ombre kind of effect. So it starts off really dark and then it blends out into the other shades that I've used under my eye. And yet again, just making sure that you're connecting it to your upper lash line. You don't want it to look separate or not joined. You want to blend everything together, so making sure that we connect our lower and upper lash line together always. Now I'm just taking the same flat top brush that I used for my lower lash line and I'm blending both the dark and the light shades together. Now taking the matte black colour from the Huda Beauty palette, I'm going to create a faux wing. So what that is just a fake wing kind of thing. I don't want any harsh wing on this eye look because it's kind of like an everyday smoked out look. So I just get a matte black eyeshadow and I create a fake wing. Nothing too dramatic, nothing too sharp. Just draw a normal line on top of your lash line and just smoke it out as much as you can. As you can see, I'm just placing it and smoking it out. And then using the shade Cocoa, again, we're going to place that right on top of our black and smoke it out as much as we can. Just so there's no harsh lines and it looks very smoked out, still black, but a little bit of a brown shade on top of it. And then finally, just intensifying our black just as close to the lash line as possible so it creates a more smoked out effect. Now we will make our wing. So what you want to do is place the brush in between your eyelids and just flick it outwards to create the wing, just like that. And once we have the line ready, that gives us a base to now join what we created earlier to our wing. So we just create the line that we have on our upper lash line and just connect that to the wing we've made, just like so. Just make sure to blend everything together so nothing looks out of place, and remember to smoke it out. Now, because we did create a wing, we need to connect that wing to our lower lash line again, just to blend everything together. So that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just connecting the wing to my lower lash line and upper lash line. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our concealer, any concealer. I'm just using the one I use on my under eye, and we're just going to clean up our eyebrow area. Now the reason why I do this personally, it just gives your eye look a more cleaner and sharper look to it. It makes your eyebrows look on fleek and it creates a very sharp look to your eyeshadow that you've just created. Now remember to blend it out once you do place it on, otherwise it will look odd and clumpy. As you can see, it just makes your eyeshadow stand out so much more. Now onto the mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal mascara, the new one, the volumized version of it. It is amazing, ladies. I think I mentioned it in my previous video as well. This is the mascara I use every time I go out. It's not my everyday mascara, and yeah, I did just poke myself in the eye with it. So make sure that doesn't happen to you while applying your mascara. Yeah, my only tip for mascara would be to really get into the root of your lashes and then pull up. As you can see, I do look a bit scary, apologies, but you really want to get into the root and pull up. That really gives it the full lash effect. Now that both lashes are done, you can see how volumizing and lengthening this mascara is. My lashes are almost touching my eyebrows. So yeah, then you want to just complete the look by applying mascara to your bottom lashes. Now for this one, I do use the original Colossal mascara because I feel like my lower lashes become so super long with the other one. I cannot even blink, so this mascara will have to do for my lower lashes. Yeah, so just completing the look by doing that. And this is the completed look with my faux black wing and brown smoked out eyes. So that was it for my signature brown smoky eye tutorial. I hope you all learned a little something from this video, and if you do have any more questions regarding the techniques or brushes or makeup products I use, feel free to comment down below and I'll answer all your questions. And yeah, if you did like it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.